All right, week 14 football. I've got the new 2025 edition of Action that was released yesterday, and I've had a chance to take it for a test drive here the last few days, and really love the video chalkboard and the circles versus the squares. So hopefully, as well, this may eliminate some of the weird third down bugs we're seeing in the computer versus computer games, and I'm hoping that's the case. But I really do like the visuals, so let's get going.
Three-yard run by Peyton, Marion on the stop. Ryan throws incomplete to Cogdill. 3rd and 7 from the 31. Ryan calls out the signals. Ryan throws incomplete to Thomas, certain on the coverage. Buford back in punt formation. A 55-yard punt by Buford, return of 6 by Johnson. An 11-yard gain by Washington, Wilson on the tackle, first down. Favre to Diggs, incomplete. Columbia breaks the huddle. Washington on the sweep, gain of 7, Wilson on the stop. 3rd and 3 from the 38. Favre to Diggs, gain of 7, Rishicher on the tackle,
offsides,
first down.
Defense, number 95, 5-yard penalty.
1st and 10 at the 45. Washington on the pitch, no gain, gain with the tackle. Favre to Smith, incomplete, Richardson on the coverage. 3rd and 10 from the 45. Favre from the shotgun. Favre completes the pass to Diggs, 11-yard gain, Rishicher on the tackle, first down, Columbia leads by 3. Washington on the sweep, gain of 13, Mosley on the tackle, first down. Favre with the pass to Diggs, 8-yard gain, Rishicher on the stop. A 12-yard gain by Williams, Davis on the stop, first down. A 5-yard run by Williams, Hampton with the tackle. 2nd and 5 from the 6. Slow down. They're chewing up the clock. Williams on the carry, touchdown Columbia. The kick by Mayer is good, Columbia 24, Vegas 14. Here's the kick from Mayer. The kick from Mayer is returned 8 yards by Gentry, Trotter on the tackle. Ryan passes to Gault, incomplete, Smith on the coverage. Ryan throws incomplete to Brown. Ryan is sacked by Jones, loss of 6. Vegas hustling to the line. Shotgun. Ryan passes to Gault, gain of 5, Smith on the tackle. 3rd and 11 from the 18. Vegas hustling to the line. Ryan completes the pass to Thomas, gain of 9, certain with the tackle. Buford will kick it away. A 54-yard punt by Buford, out of bounds. A 5-yard gain by Williams, Dent on the tackle. 2nd and 5 from the 24. Favre working very slowly. Williams the ball carrier, no gain, Mosley on the tackle. 3rd and 5 from the 24. Favre taking his time. Favre calling the signals. Favre passes to Diggs, incomplete, Rishicher on the coverage. Royals from punt formation. A 38-yard punt by Royals, fair catch by Ortega. Ryan throws incomplete to Kasanka, Jones on the coverage. Ryan completes the pass to Thomas, gain of 3, certain with the tackle. 3rd and 7. Ryan in the shotgun. Ryan with the pass to Thomas, no gain, certain with the tackle. Buford back in punt formation. A 54-yard punt by Buford, 4-yard return by Johnson. Columbia leads by 10. Washington on the sweep, no gain, Dent on the tackle. 2nd and 10 from the 9. Columbia in no hurry. Williams on the carry, no gain, Mosley with the tackle. 3rd and 10 from the 9. Slow down offense. Favre to Diggs, incomplete, Rishicher on the coverage, 2-minute warning. Royals back in punt formation. In his own end zone. A 44-yard punt by Royals, 2-yard return by Ortega. 1st and 10 from the 49. Ryan from the shotgun. Ryan passes to Gault, incomplete, Smith with the coverage. Ryan passes to Gault, gain of 14, Smith on the tackle, first down. Vegas down 10. Ryan to Gault, gain of 6, Smith on the stop. Ryan to Brown, gain of 16, Madison on the tackle, first down. Vegas down by 10. Ryan is intercepted by Surgeon, return of 0. Williams on the carry, loss of 1, Dent on the tackle. Brady calls the signals. Brooks on the pitch, 7-yard gain, Simpson on the tackle, first down. Slow down. Brady at the line. One-yard run by Redden, Dreyer with the tackle. Lizards by 17. 2nd and 9 at the 28. Lehigh taking their time. White gains 5 on the pitch, Youngblood on the tackle. Stover will try from 41 yards. Worley to hold. Good snap from Smith. Stover made the 41-yard field goal, Lehigh 27, St. Pete 7, Stover to kick off. The kick from Stover is returned 16 yards by Waters, McAllister on the stop. Rogers calling an audible. Rogers on the carry, 15-yard gain, Brown on the tackle, first down. Hopkins is doubled at the line. Chandler is doubled at the line. Dooley is doubled at the line. Hayes is doubled at the line. Rogers barks out the signals. Rogers completes the pass to Chandler, touchdown Chicago. The conversion is successful, Edmonton 20, Chicago 18. The kick from Tucker is downed by Hall. Edmonton ahead by 2. Holmes on the sweep, gain of 5, Green on the tackle. 2nd and 5 from the 25. I formation. Holmes on the carry, gain of 7, Wood on the tackle, first down. Romo calls the signals. Romo to Clark, gain of 15, Adderley on the tackle, first down. From the Holmes on the carry, gain of 3, Olsen on the tackle. Edmonton up 2. Romo throws incomplete to Brown. 3rd and 7 from the 50. Romo calls the signals. Holmes with a gain of 6 on the play, Judson on the tackle. Straczynski from punt formation. Hayes waiting inside his own 10. A 24-yard punt by Straczynski, out of bounds. The field is getting slippery. Craig on the carry, no gain, Bingaman on the tackle. 2nd and 10. Craig on the carry, no gain, Rice on the tackle. Timeout, Edmonton. 3rd and 10 from the 20. Shotgun. Rogers at the line. Rogers completes the pass to Chandler, gain of 2, Peters on the tackle. Larry back in punt formation. A 48-yard punt by Larry, no return. Edmonton leads by 2. Romo completes the pass to Richardson, no gain, Singletary on the tackle. I formation. Romo barks out the signals. Holmes on the sweep, gain of 6, Karras with the tackle. Edmonton up 2. 3rd and 4. Romo taking his time. A 9-yard gain by Holmes, Wood on the tackle, first down. Edmonton ahead by 2. 1st and 10 from the 45. Holmes with the carry, no gain, Mack on the tackle. Edmonton breaks the huddle. Edmonton by 2. 2nd and 10. Romo at the line. Horenski-Meyer lost 1 on the play, Davis on the tackle. 3rd and 11 from the 44. Romo taking his time. Romo in the shotgun. Romo to Dial, gain of 12, Judson with the tackle, first down. 1st and 10. 4:15 left in the game. Romo working very slowly. Two-yard gain by Hohenskiemeyer, Olsen on the tackle. Edmonton by 2. Slow down. Romo completes the pass to Dial, gain of 13, Judson on the tackle, first down. 1st and 10. Slow down offense. Romo calls out the signals. Current drive, 8 plays, 41 yards. 5:09 off the clock. Hohenskiemeyer on the carry, gain of 3, Mack on the tackle. 2nd and 7 from the 26. Slowly coming to the line. Two-yard gain by Holmes, Mack on the tackle, 2-minute warning. 3rd and 5 from the 24. Romo to Dial, 7-yard gain, Judson on the tackle, first down. Hohenskiemeyer gains 2 on the sweep, Karras on the tackle. Romo at the line. Holmes on the sweep, no gain, Mack on the tackle. 3rd and 8. They're in a slow down. Romo throws incomplete to Kals. 33-yard attempt for Anderson. Stryzinski to hold. Good snap from Allen. Anderson connects from 33 yards, Edmonton 23, Chicago 18. Here's the kick from Anderson. The kick from Anderson is returned 8 yards by Chandler, Moslowski on the tackle. Shotgun formation. The field is getting slick. Rogers to Hayes, gain of 16, Christensen with the tackle, first down. 1st and 10 from the 37. Rogers to Chandler, incomplete. Rogers completes the pass to Craig, gain of 6, Hopkins with the tackle. 3rd and 4. 0:31 left in the game. Rogers calling signals. Rogers is sacked by Marchetti, loss of 8. 4th and 12 from the 35. Chicago in a hurry up. Rogers throws incomplete to Hayes. Edmonton 23, Chicago 18. 4th and 1 from the 35. Henry with the carry, gain of 14, Wilson with the tackle, first down. Pottsville in no hurry. Kelly on the carry, gain of 3, What with the tackle. St. Louis trailing by 49. 2nd and 6 from the 35. Van Brocklin throws incomplete to Berry, Woodson on the coverage. 3rd and 6 from the 35. Van Brocklin at the line. Van Brocklin passes to Tomlinson, gain of 5, Archuleta on the tackle. Bennett back in punt formation. Bennett back in punt formation. A 43-yard punt by Bennett, 17-yard return by Woodson. Warner at the line. Warner completes the pass to Sanders, gain of 5, Ware on the tackle. Finns are deep in punt formation. "48-yard punt by Finzer, 5-yard return by Cons, fumble recovered by Mathis, Mid-Michigan ball. This can't end soon enough." Staley on the carry, gain of 2, Michaels on the tackle. McNabb at the line. Five-yard gain by Staley, Lar on the tackle. 2-minute warning. 3rd and 3 from the 16. Staley the ball carrier, gain of 2, Borgel on the tackle.
False start. Offense, 5-yard penalty.
37-yard attempt for Akers. Finzer to hold. Clean snap from Kels. Akers connects from 37 yards, Mid-Michigan 37, T-Bill 7. Johnson boots it. Squib kick. The kick from Johnson is returned 0 yards by Cons, Barber on the tackle. T-Bill down 30. From the shotgun. Luck calls out the signals. Luck passes to Moore, gain of 8, Peterson on the stop. T-Bill down 30. 2nd and 2 at the 37. Luck completes the pass to Moore, loss of 3, Barber on the tackle. 3rd and 5 at the 34. Luck to Moore, gain of 6, Peterson on the tackle, 1st down. T-Bill trailing by 30. Luck calls the signals. Luck to Rickens, incomplete. 2nd and 10 from the 40. Mid-Michigan in a prevent. Luck calls out the signals. Luck is sacked by Green, loss of 7. T-Bill down by 30. 3rd and 17 from the 33. 0-32 in the 4th. Prevent defense. Luck throws incomplete to Lavalley. Gillum back in punt formation. A 42-yard punt by Gillum, return of 4 by Mitchell. Mid-Michigan 37, T-ville 7.
Well, hey, welcome in everybody. A lot of lopsided victories this week. It's Pottsville destroys Manchester. Edmonton, that was a great game. Chicago got close. Edmonton seals the deal. Lehigh ends up beating St. Pete. Upset here. Columbia gets a win, their first win of the season at home against Vegas. Amsterdam lays it on T-ville, the big win. Pottsville over St. Louis and Chicago. Oh no, that's week 14. Well, never mind. I'm looking at the wrong ones. Okay, St. Louis and Amsterdam. Let's set this up right. There we go. Now we're going to read them right. St. Pete, Lehigh, Vegas loses to Columbia. Amsterdam, a big win over T-ville. Pottsville beats St. Louis. Oh no, it's the wrong one again still. Where's my 14? There it is. St. Louis and Amsterdam. Amsterdam kills St. Louis. Mid-Michigan kills T-ville. Pottsville kills Manchester. Edmonton beats Chicago. Um, Lehigh a winner and Columbia winner. So 5 of the Steel Division teams are winners and only one of the Platinum. I will post the standings. And then post the file. And we got 2 weeks to go. The playoff picture, let's take a look at what is happening here. Got the golf draft going on. I got to figure out the right place to put this. Standings. There they are. What does the playoff picture look like? Top teams get a bye. It looks pretty much like Pottsville, unless something weird happens on a tiebreaker. Don't know about. Pottsville should have that locked up. T-ville and Edmonton are now tied. Um, it'll be up to Carlos to figure out whether he plays Autogram in a couple games or not. He's Autogram's at that impacted spot right now. So that's a great competition for first place. Manchester looks like they're going to get that third spot sewn up, but let's see if St. Louis can close the gap and maybe win a tiebreaker. Same thing is true here. As Chicago, Amsterdam, and Lehigh are all tied for the third playoff spot in the Steel Division. So in the coming weeks, I know Chicago's got some home games. Going to be some interesting twists and turns in weeks 15 and 16.